Hello, everyone. It's William here at Allegory Gallery, and sorry I'm a little bit late. We had some customers here in until the end of the day, and I just got kind of wrapped up here and got myself ready. We're going to chat a little bit as we always do, and then we're going to take a look at some of the tumbled stones, fossils, kind of raw stones, raw specimens, and things that we have in the store like that that don't necessarily get put on our website. But if you'd like to purchase any, they will be available for purchase. I will give you SKU numbers, or you can take screenshots to get those. But yeah, how's your day going? How's your week starting out? Everybody good? How's everyone dealing with the time change? Everybody doing okay? I hope you are. I'm a little bit out of it. I don't know where today went, not at all. At one point in the day, we opened at 11, and at one point it was like noon or 1. I looked at the clock and I'm like, oh, I've got lots of time today. And then I looked at the clock again, and it was 4:45. So I don't know where today went. I have no idea. I think I'm in a time warp, and I think that's all dealing with the time change. Hello, Suzanne. Hello, June. Hello, Michelle. Thank you all for tuning in. Hello, Marianne. Amanda says, hello, it's Monday, and I didn't change every clock. I looked at the clock this morning in the kitchen on the microwave, and I said, what in the world? And I was like, for a moment, I had this flash that I was late for work. And then I realized I didn't turn the clock back, and neither did Andrew. So most of our clocks, well, we don't have many clocks. We go by our phone and my watch, and they all sync themselves. But the car clocks and the microwave does not. So when you're standing in the kitchen feeding the cats and you look over and it's 11:30, and you're not at work when you open 11, that's a little bit of a scare. But I was okay. It was really 10:30 and I had time. So today, I don't know what I did. I separated out everyone's lots for the pearls, the vintage freshwater pearls that I showed you. I started working on descriptions for online and getting them online, but that is not done yet. That'll probably happen, I hope, on Wednesday. Depends how busy we are. If we're not busy in store, I should have them up by Wednesday. Last night, Andrew and I were working on some projects for the Handmade Arcade that we are in Pittsburgh in December. Andrew was up, I think, all night. I don't know when he left the house, but he was at Star Cottage Studio all night long. And I think until just recently. So I don't know if he's going to be on this video, if he's watching or not, or if he is sleeping, because he was up all night long and all day long today. He said he had projects, but he would not tell me what they were. So if you think they're secrets from you all, they're also secrets from me sometimes. He's very, I think until he knows if something is working out, he doesn't always tell me. But I'm the same way. So I'm like, I'm working on something. If it works, I'll let you know what it is. Let's see, what else is everyone saying here? Hello, Norma. Hello, Susan. Marion says, good day here to stay under the bed covers. It's only 9. 9 degrees? Is that what you mean? That's too cold, if that's what you mean. It was 65 here today. It's now down to 57, and it's almost dark outside, which I absolutely hate. Absolutely hate. I do not like standard time. Anyone who watches these, who've watched us for a while, know I don't like the standard time stuff. I'm a night person. I like the night. And I still want more daylight when I'm going home to do things in the evening. It's just, it makes you feel like, even though I'm a night person, I'm not going to sleep until like after midnight or later. Anyway, it still makes me feel like I need to go into slow down mode when you turn the lights on in the house, and it gets you that feeling like, okay, it's time to relax. It's not yet. It's not yet. Let's see. Susan says, I missed our mantle clock in the living room. Hubs changed it because it bothered him. I only changed the one in the microwave this morning because I didn't want to scare myself again. Hello, Diane again. Diane was just here at the end of the day chatting a little bit with me. Amanda says it's gotten really cold here too. Michelle says 59 here, 9 Celsius. Got up to 90 today, Suzanne says. Wow. And windy. It's been a little windy around here too. Susan says, I love the stillness and quiet of the night. I do too, but in the nighttime, like, it's okay if it's dark at like 10 to 4 a.m., 5 a.m., because somewhere in there I will be going to sleep. Usually around 2. 2 a.m. is usually where I force myself to go to bed, because then I still get some sleep before I have to wake up for the next day. But if it were me, if the whole world was just like, work when you want, be awake when you want, there's no specific daylight working hours, then I would be up at noon and I would be going to bed at about 4 or 5. That would be my perfect thing. Up at noon, wake up around noon, and go to bed around 4 or 5. If there was even like 2 or 3 stores in town that did the same thing as us, I would really consider that. I would consider having hours in the store that, kind of started around 1 or 2 in the afternoon, and you stay open till 9, 10 at night, maybe. I would consider that. So yeah. But unfortunately, that's not the way the world works right now. Let's see here. Facebook user, whoever you are out there, the answer is no. So time got away from me too. Since the pearls haven't posted, can I use my code? There is no code. You can use, if you got the text messaging codes, those you can use in the online store when the pearls do post. However, I have sent out all the invoices. We were giving the 15% extra discount. If you want the 15% discount, if you send me your email today, I will extend that for you. You have to tell me who you are first, so I know to look out for it. But really, we're on our way to getting them, because once I put them in the online store inventory, it gets messy to take them out and invoice you another way. So that's why I had that cut off. But I will extend it to you because it's been so wacky with the time. I will give you until the end of today if you tell me who you are, and if you still want some pearls, and we still have the ones you want, but you do have to get that to me tonight, and then I'll extend the 15% off to you. Otherwise, you can sign up for our text message list, and you'll still get 10% off everything in store, in the online store. Those codes are available by signing up. Let's see here. Susan says 62 here, still pulling tomatoes, but that will probably end this week. Yeah, tomatoes are, we had some volunteer tomato plants, and I was hoping we'd get a few tomatoes, but it got too cold. It frosted them out and killed them, and then it got nice and warm again. So I should have went out and covered them, but I didn't. Amanda says the kids are still out and the sun is setting. They aren't used to the time change yet. I know. Our cats aren't either. They were very hungry when feeding time came around because it was an hour later than they normally get. Terry. Okay, Terry. Send me that email, Terry. Let me know which ones you want. I found 2 more bags of pearls, y'all. 3 actually, 2.5. 2.5. So I found more. Aren't those pretty? These are pretty different too than the ones I had shown you before, which is why they were in their own bags. And I also have this bag, the only bag of these kind of the white ones. So those ones I have not shown you. I'm still deciding. I didn't get enough time today to price them all out. I'm still deciding what to do. I may use these for in-store pearls. So if Wednesday I can get the pearls I already showed you into the online store, if I have time, Andrew says, I wonder if those are mine. They might be yours. I don't know. Are they yours, Andrew? Are you claiming them now? But if not, if Andrew doesn't claim them, I think I'm going to try on Wednesday. If I get everything into the online store, I'm going to price these for in-store, because in-store we're running low on pearls. So I might do that. And if I do that, then Wednesday or Thursday, whenever that happens, I will probably do the live maybe on those if y'all are still looking for some more pearls. If you don't like more pearls, if you don't want any more pearls, you can tell me. And we'll just say, okay, these are staying in store, or I'll put them online and pop them up there. I don't know. I don't know if y'all still want pearls or not. But what else did I do today? I talked with our neighbor. We had some chat, a little bit of chatting time. Sometimes when I'm here by myself and it's a very slow day, it was pretty slow. We had a few customers in, I will say visitors. I was unable to turn them into customers, but we had a few visitors in today. And I got to chat with some of them, but not a lot of people in town. So I try to take that time a little bit sometimes to chat with my neighbors, store owners, and kind of just catch up on things. Andrew says, we're working on a fundraising project. Are we? Is that what we're doing? Actually, a couple of them, right? I know Andrew was at Star Cottage Studio like all night and all day today. So I don't know what he's working on. He didn't tell me, but he's been there and now he's here. Maybe he'll tell us what he was working on. Probably not. Susan says, I always want pearls, right? They're beautiful. They're beautiful. So, and these are really beautiful, like they're sparkly. I was going to do them today and kind of rush here at the end and try and price them out, but the lighting here is not great. So if I do these other pearls, I will do them from the cottage, or I'll get better lighting here before I do them. Maybe do them at home too, because I have better lights in my office than here. So I also, have you all heard about Mastodon? Mastodon is the new Twitter, apparently. It's a social network. It's actually a federated social network. So Mastodon is a social network, but the servers that it runs on are not owned by one person or one company. It runs on servers all over the world. Anybody can have their own server and host users on those servers. I don't quite understand how the usernames work necessarily, because your username on Mastodon is tied to the server that you choose to be on. So I'm assuming you can't have the same username on the same server, but I don't know if somebody could have the same username on a different server. That's the thing that bothers me a little bit, is that I claimed Allegory Gallery on mass.io. So it's really weird. Instead of one @ symbol, there are two for Mastodon. So it's at Allegory Gallery at mast.io, I think is my server. So I don't know, there are like hundreds of servers. Some of them are specific to your interests. So there's like a server that is people who like to cook. There's a server for people who, I don't think there was a server for people who have beads or like to bead. So I used a general server, and mast.io was a general server. So I don't know if people can have Allegory Gallery on another server, because it would be impossible to reserve that username on every server. You can't. So I don't know how that works exactly. I haven't looked into it enough, but I reserved our name on the one. I reserved a name for me, my WMM Jones, if you want to follow me. And I reserved my William Tries things. So we are now on Mastodon at Allegory Gallery. So if you'd like to follow us there, if you are trying out Mastodon, give us a follow. You can give me a follow. Again, it's at Allegory Gallery at mast.io. And I am at WMM Jones at mast.io. So it's weird, weird. But, and you have to search with both @ signs all together. Because if you just search at Allegory Gallery, it doesn't come up. I looked, doesn't work. So it's a little different. But the nice thing about Mastodon is that it is a federated thing, and it is spread across multiple servers. So there's not one owner. There's no Elon Musk that's going to come in and buy the company, because you can't. There's not one company to buy. So this was the idea, I think, behind Blue Sky, which the same guy who started Twitter, I forget his name right now, is starting a new social network called Blue Sky, and I think it's federated is what they call it. It's supposed to be a federation of servers. So that's what Blue Sky is supposed to be as well, I believe. And that has not come out yet. I think it's in testing, and you can apply to be in the beta testing or be one of the first users, but it is not open yet to the public. So if you're on Mastodon, if you're giving it a try, follow us and we'll interact with each other, okay? That'll be fun. So I got that set up and kind of tried to learn about that today. I always try to reserve our Allegory Gallery and my personal ones all over the place. Any social network that pops up, I try to grab them so no one else can. Again, that's the thing that is weird about the Mastodon thing and possibly Blue Skies is how do you actually not have the same username on another server? So I don't know. I don't know if it's possible or not. I guess I should try and sign up for another server and see. You can pick your server when you sign up. It doesn't assign you a server, you just pick one. So it's weird. I don't know. It's strange, I know. But I do recommend, and we always say this to anybody starting a business, or if you have a small business, go out there on any social network, even if you're never going to use it. Go out there, sign up, fill out your profile a little bit, and make sure that you have your username secure so no one else can steal it. Jack Dorsey, Susan, yes, I believe that is. I believe it is he who is starting the Blue Skies. So we'll see how that comes up. Andrew says, one project is the All My Little Words 2 mini paintings magnets. Another is some special pendants I'm making. And another one is a kit for Fayette Gives. Nice. Andrew's been busy. Andrew has been busy. We've both been busy. But Andrew was up all night. I slept a little bit. Andrew has not slept, I don't think. I don't know if he took a nap at all or not. Michelle says, I took a look at Mastodon and wasn't sure if it was safe. It's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a big thing, and a lot of people are moving from Twitter now since Elon took over and is kind of running things his way. A lot of people are moving over to Mastodon. So that's apparently a new thing. And that seems to be the place that people are running to. And I don't know if it has people worried, but I just tried to share our Mastodon username, like link to Mastodon on Facebook, and Facebook called it spam and would not let me share it. So I think Facebook might be a little bit worried because they're not allowing you to share your Mastodon links and user profiles there. So Suzanne asks, is it an app? Yes. There are apparently multiple Mastodon apps, different apps you can use, but there is an official Mastodon app. The sign-up process is a little weird, but it works. And the app, the Mastodon app is not as, like, I logged in on the desktop, actually, for some of it, because it just seems more natural to use on a desktop right now. I couldn't change, for example, my header photo on the app at all. I could change my profile photo, but not the header photo. So I had to go to the desktop to do that. So, yeah, it's kind of like Twitter though. They have a like, which I think is called a favorite. They have a the reposting, which they call reblogging, I think. And they have a bookmarks, and they have a share, and they call them toots, I think, which is so dumb, I think, but they're called toots instead of tweets. But yeah, so it is very much like Twitter. It has a longer character usage. I think it has 500, is it 500 or 600 characters that you can use. Still only 4 photos. You can still only attach 4 photos to it. But I don't know. I don't know how it's going to go. But I do know a lot of people are leaving Twitter. especially people who tend to follow the same political beliefs that I do, and many of you out there I know do. They are fleeing Twitter and they are moving over to Mastodon. So it's not quite completely intuitive yet, but that's the same thing with any social network. You know, you got to get used to it. You got to get used to it. And so I'm trying to play around with it a little bit. And I spent some time today learning about it and playing around with it and reserving our name as much as I can and seeing what happens. Let's see here. Diane says, all these new social media platforms continue or confuse me. I still don't even have a Twitter, but that's a wild dumpster fire now, so I guess that's good. Yeah, you know, who knows what's going to happen to Twitter? I mean, I'm not throwing in the towel completely with my, you know, my profile and Allegory's profile. I want them to be there so that they're at least reserved, right? A lot of people are killing off their accounts right now, and if you have a business, you know, that's I don't know, if you delete your account, I don't know what kind of time span there is before somebody else can claim that username, or if they even can. And who knows what's going to go on in the world of Twitter. So I would at least keep your account so you keep your username so someone else can't take it later. Vanessa says, I didn't use Twitter either, so they're both new to me. Yeah, we didn't use Twitter a lot, but I did enjoy Twitter for breaking news because, you know, anytime there were elections or anytime there was something going on in the world, people in those areas, you know, if there was a hurricane or if there was, you know, something happening or a shooting, or people in those areas could tweet about it and reach the world. And you could find it by hashtags. I think it was really good for an instant news source because you could get everyone and every view of everything happening. But some of that may be changing. So, you know, you never know. Bonnie says, I never liked Twitter. I am not on everything. I am not willing to give up all my time to more social media. Part of me just wants to crawl inside a cave. Yeah, I get it. I get it. And, you know, if it weren't for our business, I would have one social media account. I would not be running about 10 to 12 pages on social media, on just Facebook alone. If it weren't for the business, I would have my one social media and that would be fine. I'd probably be on Facebook, maybe some on Instagram. That would be about it. Twitter for news originally. But I think if you have a business, again, it's important that you at least claim your username, because the last thing you want is for someone else, for example, to claim Allegory Gallery and start pushing out porn, or maybe even worse, start pretending to be you and taking out your customers and, you know, mistreating them or robbing them or who knows what. So we have to be very careful with that. You know, you can do things down the line with lawyers and all that, but it's best just to claim them in the beginning and then you have them. Bonnie says, I like the concept of breaking up the monopoly of Facebook and Twitter. I didn't consider Twitter a monopoly. I kind of, you know, Facebook is one of those things. Facebook has Facebook and Instagram, and it is some of the major social media sites in the world. So that's rough. I honestly myself don't think Facebook should have been allowed to buy Instagram, but it was, so I didn't have any choice in that one. But I don't think that was the right call in the world to make. Have you heard of Counter Social? I feel like I have heard of Counter Social, but I have not done much with it. I don't think I've ever gone to it, so I don't know. There's another one too that I signed up for quickly, and I can't remember if it was that one or if it was something else. There was another one recently that they came out with, and I said, okay, gonna go grab the username like I always do. Andrew said, I use Twitter for PR and media contacts. Yeah, it was a good thing for that too. Andrew talks to authors on there, especially when we had our book club and whatnot. It's a good way to contact people, and a lot of people, like famous people, will interact with fans, you know? It was good for that. So I'm hoping that Mastodon or something like it will become good for that too. Susan says, I use Pinterest to find books and study miscellaneous stuff like artisan jewelry, 60s mod fashions, art, photography, and miscellaneous weird stuff. Pinterest is great. I never got into it. I don't know why. Andrew was really big into Pinterest for a while. I don't know if he still is or not, but it was like visual hoarding, and I kind of like that idea. I don't know why I guess I never sat down with it long enough, is probably what it was. It got to the point where I was sharing for the store and doing stuff for the store on it, and then we used a scheduling program to schedule to it, and I kind of forgot about it. And now I don't even use the scheduling program as much anymore because of everybody changing their methods of how you can post and can't post. Andrew says, I still use Pinterest. Yeah. So it's one of those things, I wish there were more small, like I don't want a plethora of social media companies because then you got to try and sign up for each one and hedge your bets on which one to actually use. But I do wish there were more competition that way. I do wish there were more competition. Bonnie said Pinterest replaced magazines for me, but so many ads now. See, everybody ends up with ads, right? Susan says, Andrew, I follow your boards. They're great. See? So it's fun. And I do love a magazine too. I still get some actual hard copy magazines. So I don't read them as much. I don't have time, but I like to support them by buying the hard copies so they don't always go away. I get the hard copies of magazines that actually I also get digitally. They're included with one of my subscriptions, but I still like the magazines. I still like to get them and support them, and hopefully they won't all go away. So yeah, so I spent my day doing some of that, chatting with some of our neighbors, working on some of the pearls. Haven't got them all done yet, and I don't want to put them up until they're all out there, because then somebody's going to start typing and writing me and saying, hey, are you out of this one? I'm like, no, I just didn't get up yet. Okay, that's what happens. So I'm going to wait until I have all the pearls photographed and ready to go before I ship them out in the online world. So that's going to happen hopefully on Wednesday. These in-store pearls that I got, if Andrew doesn't claim them, these may go on the video on Wednesday or Thursday. And we'll do those maybe live. And then they will probably go in-store. They will be for sale in-store for all of you who are locals and want to buy them that way. And yeah. Bonnie says, I did get my invoice paid. Sorry for the delay. That's okay. I don't really look at them. I usually go in there. I'll look at them when I'm doing other invoices, but I don't always go in. The system's kind of automated. It sends out some automated stuff and reminders and stuff. So yeah, I don't always look at them, but thank you. Did you mail my delicates? I believe they did. Hopefully you're supposed to mail them. So I will check up on that. If not, I will get them right out to you. I don't see them here, so I think they did. What else? That's I think it. Suzanne says that SMS system is good. Oh, good. What do you like about it? Let me know. I think it's a nice way to interact with people. I didn't check it for messages today. That just reminded me. I usually try and check that as much as I remember to, because people are replying to me and I have to try and keep up with it. Just another way to message with people and hang out. But I'm glad you like it. I think it's a good system. The SMS, if you wonder what we're talking about, we have a text message list now, not just an email list, but a text message list. We don't have a lot of subscribers yet, but you can go to our homepage and a little pop-up will come up if you want to subscribe. It has all the details because, of course, your carrier may have additional fees, and there's all the terms of service if you want to read them and stuff. So there's all that kind of stuff that I can't say all of it here. So I like to point you. You can go to the website and you can sign up for that. But it does allow you to chat with us that way too. I'm trying to keep up with it. I checked it over the weekend. I have not checked it today though. I was too busy with the other stuff. But I'll take a look and see if we have any messages. Suzanne says, I do like the interaction. Yeah, we can send out notices to you when we have a sale, when we have something going on. I want to start getting my days a little bit more organized. I'm going to try um, some point this winter. I want to try to get us, you know, most days I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing for the live. Diane was in, and I was saying that. She's like, you never know what you're going to do for the live. And some days are, most days are like that. But I want to try and get it scheduled out so that I have a schedule of things that we're going to do for the live, and I can line them up for y'all like a professional business, and you can know what we're going to be doing live every day. That's what I hope. And then whenever you sign up for the text messages, we can send out text message saying, reminder, we're going to go live in 30 minutes. Da, 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 da. It's going to be about this. So I'm going to do things like that. And hopefully y'all like that. Hopefully you like that. Michelle says, stuff in my emails get lost, so much easier to text. Yeah, you can sign up for the text messages. It should connect. If it connects your phone number to your account, if you create an account on our website, some people don't create an account ever. You just fill out the information every time. But if you create an account on our website at allegorygallery.com, it should be able to piece that together. If you put your phone number in your account and you have the phone number in our email list, it's supposed to put that together. And you should get text messages when things ship out, as well as emails. So it should work that way. That's what it's supposed to do. So hopefully it does. Marion says, the first time I signed up, it didn't work for me, but it did work today. That's weird. I don't know why. It's supposed to work for Canada. It's supposed to work easy for Canada. Teresa said, I signed up for the text messaging. That's good. Thank you so much. Norma said, I just signed up for the text messaging. Thank you. If you signed up for it before yesterday morning, you should have got our flash sale notice. I sent it out to everybody to warn everybody that the flash anniversary sale, the 20% off, was ending yesterday. So you should have gotten that. So hopefully you did. I didn't get any rejection notices, so hopefully that went out okay. I got it on my phone, so that's good. And oh, YouTube. Thank you all for watching on YouTube. We have hit 5,000 watch hours in the 365-day rolling period. So YouTube congratulated us on gaining more watch hours. So thank you all out there for helping us gain more watch hours. We have made so far, I think, an estimated $1.30, I think it was $1.34 in ad revenue. So hey, it's something, right? Thank you all for watching the ads out there. If you're on YouTube, we appreciate that. And you will notice that a lot of our replays now are having ads at the beginning. I noticed that when I watched it from my other account. So that is happening. The ads are happening. So we appreciate you watching them and giving us a little bit of ad revenue. Vanessa, not sure I got that. Need to see if I subscribe. Flash sale is over. Yes, the anniversary sale, the 20% off in the online store ended yesterday, Sunday at midnight Eastern time. So that sale is over. The coupon code no longer works. So our next sale will be who knows when. Probably, maybe, I don't know. If we'll have a holiday sale or if it won't be until the next GBE. We don't have sales very often because we keep our prices as low as possible. Our margins, y'all, are not high. We do not like jack up our prices so that we can have like a 30, 40, 50% off sale. So we are not like other stores like that. We are a small boutique store. We keep our margins low enough that we can hopefully live off of, but that you shouldn't feel bad having to pay whatever our retail is any time of the year. Sales, we treat sales more like a little extra bonus rather than a way of living in our business. We don't want to live by the sales, so we keep our prices as low as we can every day. Let's see here. Teresa's joining in. Thank you. Bonnie says that's bubblegum money. Hey, right? We'll take it. It's money that we didn't have to do anything extra for. So when you are making any type of money that you didn't have to do anything extra for, you be thankful for that money, right? So we are thankful for that. Thank you all so much. Teresa did receive the text for the sale. Awesome. Marian says, actually, that's not too bad of a return for the time you've been monetized. It is not. It is not. Some of our videos, The CPM, I think they call it, click per mil. So how much you would get paid per million or views, per million views, no, per thousand views, M-I-L-L-E, per thousand views is actually pretty high on some of our videos. I don't know why. Our video with the, I think Andrew did something with the Irish waxed linen. I think that was one of the videos. It was really high. I don't know why, but it is. So some people watched that, and we got some little change off of that, so that's good. Oh, Facebook users, oh my, beads and tech savvy, you go in. We're trying to be it all. We try and do it all here at Allegory Gallery. I do wish the YouTube ads weren't like small movies. We have no control over the length of the ads, but what we did do is we took off any ads that you couldn't skip. We hope you don't skip them because we get more if you watch them all. But if you can always skip our ads, or should be able to skip most of them. We turned off, because I know I've literally, Diane, gotten ads on YouTube, watching YouTube, that are 30 minutes long. I've gotten 30-minute long ads. And if I really like the channel, I'll watch it for a while. I will. But I didn't want anyone out there, Andrew and I both didn't want anyone out there getting a 30-minute ad that you couldn't skip, because that'd be pretty hard. So we made sure that you should be able to skip most of the ads. Bonnie says your shipping is reasonable. We do not charge you anything more in shipping than what we are charged. So I hope you all don't mind, because we can't give free shipping because we keep our prices low. If we inflate our prices, we could give you free shipping, but the money is the same. So we try not to do that. So our shipping, we literally charge you what we pay. And then if your order, for whatever reason, or you make multiple orders, we combine them as much as we possibly can. We find out what we are going to be charged, and we refund you the rest. So the shipping money from us doesn't go into our pocket at all. There may be a few exceptions to that sometimes, where it's a few cents here or there, but we try to refund you all of your shipping money that we don't pay. So we only charge you what we actually pay. And we work with 2 different shipping systems, and we get commercial shipping rates in both. So you're paying less than what you would pay if you walked into the post office. So thank you. We do try to keep them reasonable, and we try to only charge you what we're charged. Trey says, glad you were finally getting revenue. Thank you. Michelle says, very cool. Soon you will get more back. I hope. If y'all keep watching those replays on YouTube, we will keep at it. So thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out with me here today so far. We haven't even gotten into, it's like a let's chat. We haven't even gotten into the stuff. So today I'm going to take you around the store a little bit, and we're going to focus on some of the fossils and crystals that we have in the store. If you would like to purchase any of these, you can send us an email. It's super easy. You can take a screenshot if you want. That's an easy way to do it. You can take the SKU if I give you a SKU number. And you can also, what else can you do? You can just write it down, write a description in the email. And as long as you name it fairly well or describe it fairly well, should be able to. All these are going to have names, so it's pretty easy, I think. Michelle says, your shipping is very good than others. Some want double or triple for shipping. Yeah, we don't make money off the shipping. We literally charge you what we're charged, and generally no more than that. Like I said, sometimes it's a little different. Sometimes the invoicing, but even we've been refunding all of that. Sometimes we used to use some of that for the packaging materials, but we don't even do that anymore. Bonnie says, what's the pretty ribbon behind you? This is columnar stitch silk, and that's all on the website, or should be on the website. Look at our stringing materials section on the website, and you should find that. Or if you search silk on the website, you should see this. You should see the side stitch silk. You should see sari silk. That's all on the website, or should be. If it's not, I need to replace some. But yeah, this is beautiful silk. And this is colander stitch, so it has it's stitched around and it has a hollow center. So you can use this if you want. You can put this over, you can put like Softlex through this. Now you got to work at it to get it through, right? Because it is silk, but you can actually put this over your Softlex wire if you want to and decorate it. So if you have a piece, if you do a project and you have a piece of your wire that you don't want to cover, you just want to put something in front and have the wire, but you don't want the wire to show, you can use this to cover the wire too. So that's all available on the website, as well as in store. We have it obviously here in store if you want, but you can get it on the website too. Just look up silk or look at our stringing materials section on the website. Marianne says, your shipping policies are one of the reasons the majority of my online purchases are from AG. Thank you. We appreciate it. Yeah, we're not trying to cheat you in any way. We want everything to be fair. So we don't need to make money on the shipping. So we don't, right? Vanessa says, so pretty. I was thinking of using the ribbon for some leather. You can use it with a lot of different things. It's really pretty. I love when people put the ribbon through chain. I show that a lot when we show these ribbon videos, and there are some you can look over the past videos. But winding it through chain and just decorating chain, so it's not like sometimes like silver chain or gold is just too bright or too much, so you can wind the ribbon through the links and you can do fun things with it there, or wrap it around some of the chain links. But it's fun to use that way. All right, I'm going to take you out onto the store floor and I'm going to detach this and we're going to walk around a little bit and we're going to show you some of we're going to start with the tumbled stones that we have. Tumbled stones now, what, Suzanne, I once was planning to order about $100 from a store, but the shipping was over 20 bucks. Yeah, it can get crazy, right? Especially for little things. It doesn't need to be that much. We literally weigh out every single piece that goes into the online store. We get a weight on it, and we put that weight into our inventory system, and when you order it, it automatically tallies up all those weights and charges you by that weight. So that way we already know what is going into your package, or it should be very close, so that way it doesn't overcharge you. We did have something in the online store at one point. We accidentally put it as pounds and not ounces, so it was overcharging people, but we always refund. So we caught that and refunded that. Let's see. What else? Okay, so what was I saying? We're going to start with the tumbled stones. I feel like there was something I was saying before that. Who knows? We're going to look at some tumbled stones first. Andrew said you can use the silk, add texture and soften a look. It's nice to incorporate color or pattern as well for a boho look. Amanda says shipping to Canada is $21 often. Yeah, from us, it's $14.11 right now. $14.11 for most packages to Canada, unless you get heavy. If you get heavier, then the price goes up. But our shipping is $14.11 is generally what we charge. That was the last rate that I looked up. And that's first class to Canada, generally under 4 ounces, which is what a lot of our stuff is because it's small stuff. It doesn't go much above that. So, yeah, $14.11, not $21 from us. Michelle says, I was going to order like $12 worth of stuff, but shipping was going to be $16. From us, shipping should never be that much from us unless there's something wrong in the online store. And if the shipping from us does go very high like that, generally there's a mistake. And when we do process the order, we'll refund your shipping. Unless something's, like I said, very heavy. But if it's very heavy, it should pop over into priority if you're in the US. And priority small box is not that, it's not even $16, I don't think yet. So if you're ordering from us and it was that expensive, let me know because there's something wrong with one of the listings probably. It was somewhere else, yeah. Yeah. Shipping get expensive. A lot of people make their money, they make money on shipping, or they pay for their packing materials and stuff on shipping. We just try to incorporate that a little bit into our prices, knowing that Things are, we have to make a little bit of money for that, but we don't make a lot of money on that. Lena says the shipping is USPS going cray-cray, not you guys. I do tend to wait until I can buy a lot, since the shipping is pretty much the same. I think I am discouraged from buying one thing, though. I try to fill the whole box. Yeah, it depends on the weight. Shipping from USPS is, I think, generally around $4 or so, up to 4 ounces, most around the country for first class. So $4.25 or something, $4.75. I forget what our current, because it went up for the holidays. They always raise the prices for the holidays and say that it's going back down, but then it usually doesn't go back down. But it's $4 and something, I think, across the country, unless for some reason you're far away or in a weird place. But generally it's around there. And that's generally the same for anything up to 4 ounces. So Michelle says, I went to you because of it. Good. Harry says, I do free shipping on my Etsy, but I add enough to the items to cover it and still profit. Yeah. I mean, you have to. Etsy kind of forces you to. Etsy kind of forces you to. They at one point, they weren't even advertising for you if you didn't offer free shipping. So they kind of push people into that. Andrew says, to clarify, we're not disparaging anyone who charges more for shipping. Everyone has different business models. Ours is the way it is, and it took years to get to where it is. Yeah, some people have to charge more for shipping because, they have to make money for their packing materials and things like that. We're pretty basic with our packing materials, and we cover those a lot in our costs of selling the product. So it all evens out that way. But, some people have to charge that. That's what they have to do. The way I look at it is, if you're a small business and you want to help that small business, then you do what you need to do to help that small business. That's what we do. We have friends who ship different things, and we buy from all different people, and all the rates are different. But if they're your friend, or you really care about that small business lasting, then you do what you have to do, because they're already doing what they have to do, right? All right, I'm going to flip this camera around here. And we're going to flip to the back camera, and we're going to take a look at some stuff. All right. So this is our kind of bookcase of tumbled stones right here. And we have labradorite tumbled stones. I'm going to take you through all the tumbled stones here. If you want any of these, you can either I'm going to give you the 4-digit code. So this is 5559. These are $5 a stone. Some of these prices seem wild to me right now, but these are the prices that people are charging nowadays. It's, things are more expensive now. I guess, I'm getting to that age where I'm like, well, when I was a kid, this was like 50 cents or this was $1. Well, they're not anymore. So I will say, these are really popular, though. People really enjoy these in stores, in store, especially kids, but even, parents, grown people. Who doesn't want pretty stones, right? So this is our labradorite, 5559. They're $5 each. We also have rainbow moonstone up here. And again, all of these are different. So if you want any of these, you can let me know. This is 5561 rainbow moonstone. And if you want one with more dark in it, like you like the dark pieces, you can let me know in your email. Or if you just want one that's mostly white, you can let me know that too. So those are $6 each. Then we have the black labradorite, which is the darker labradorite. And I'm trying to show you, sometimes these flash good, sometimes they do not. Depends on how I hold them. But see, it all depends. And I don't have any sunlight here, so the light's only coming from one area. But these have been really popular, the black labradorite. And that's 5558. That's $4 each. And then we have quartz spheres. This is Brazilian quartz. It's super clear. So clear that you can see my finger through it. You can kind of read through it, maybe, if I get it right. There it is. But beautiful spheres. And these are $8 each, 5568. Again, if you'd like to purchase anything, just send us an email with the numbers I'm giving you, or the number and a description would be great. Because if you send me 5568, I'm going to go through here and like, oh, this one, this one, this one, this. I'm going to have to look at each one. So if you send me sphere or quartz sphere or quartz round 5568, I'll at least have an idea what you're looking for. We have smoky quartz in here. They're $2 a stone. 5578. Andrew says, I was thinking of doing a project with some of those. Bonnie says, the spheres are so pretty. They are, right? So we have the smoky quartz here, tumbled. We have large chunky quartz here. This is 5569. These are $6 each, larger pieces. Back here we have blue quartz, 5560. 5560, $7 each for the blue quartz. Well, blue rose quartz, which is something I've not seen a lot of, but there were a lot of them this year when we went to look. A lot of blue rose quartz. And then we have banded agate here, which these are like, so we have the banded agate. I'm going to pull this one to show you too. We have banded agate. That's 5573, $3 each. And then over here we have the crazy lace agate. And these have been so popular. Everyone pulls, you know, the one they love the most with the designs they love the most. And these ones are 5564 and they are $2 each. $2 each only. Then up here we have flower agate. And this is 5554 for the flower agate. And those are $4 each. And I hope you all like this. I know that I've shown you these before, but never like close up or given you the chance to purchase other than taking a quick screenshot. So I wanted to do that and give you the chance today. Here we have this gigantic gemstone egg. And I think this is a type of jasper. I'm not sure which kind. This is $25. This is an old price, so that's why it's only $25 for that big chunky monkey. Here we have poppy jasper. These are $3 each, 5576. Trying to get this. It might be easier if I just take the whole bowl and kind of show you. I don't know. Andrew says, I love the tumbled stones. You can wire wrap them, put them in medicine amulet bags, keep them in your pocket as a worry stone, display them. Some of you can drill them if you're crafty like that. Lena says, that's a great price for the egg, right? Bonnie says, I give those to cancer patients to hold during chemo, right? That's a great idea. So this is the poppy jasper 5576. $3. And here we have polychrome jasper 5577, $3. I'm still working on the focus on this. It's further away than I think. So the polychrome jasper is really cool. I like these ones that are just gray, kind of that gray. I think those are so pretty. And then back here we have autumn jasper, 5572, and they are $3 each. And it says, I got some of the tumbled stones and also some rough stones, which are my favorite, and a selenite bowl. I use them in various ways as photo props and really like them. Thank you. Yeah, you did. You grabbed some. And I should mention these selenite bowls are for sale as well. They are $12 each. And we'll get to some of those. I'll show you one without anything in it later. This is the autumn jasper again. $3 each, 5572. We also have some of these. I don't know if it's better under here or under here. This one's better under here. This is a crystal point tower. This is Picasso jasper. This is $19, which I think is a great price for those two. $19. I love the grays and a hint of pink that comes through on those. And then this one is $19 as well, and it's Plum Blossom Jasper. Plum Blossom Jasper, which, doesn't that look beautiful? Gorgeous. All right, so as Andrew was saying, you can wire wrap these. So our teacher Jen, she's a wire wrapper, and in her spare time, while she's in the middle of teaching people or waiting for people to make things, she did some of these, and she wire wrapped this just real quick. It's not her full skill set, but she did these, which I think is really pretty. She did that. So with these, this is orange calcite. These are $3 a nugget, 5567. 5567. And then we have orange calcite here that is not kind of the polished kind. It's not tumbled and polished. This is 4521, and that's $1.50 each. And then we have amethyst. Amethyst, always a good stone for people, especially if you need sleep. It's supposed to help you sleep. 5575, $4. Trying to get some light on this. There's the light. Beautiful amethyst. 5575. $4. And then green calcite over here. These are a little bit smaller than the orange, so these are $2 each, 5566. And then we also have these, you'll see these candles as we go through. These are amethyst for healing, for example. It's a lavender scented soy wax candle, and they have bits of gemstones. So this is amethyst gemstone dust inside as well. Moving over here, we have some carnelian, one of my favorite stones, 5571. These are $3 each. Get it under the light here better. And we have citrine, 5555 here, $2 each only. And they do vary by size. If you want a smaller one or a larger one, let me know when you request them. But generally, if not, I'll just pick out a pretty one for you. And this is prehnite and epidote, or epidote, depending on how you say that. That's the black part in the prehnite. And this is 5556 at $4 each. And then back here, we have citrine specimens. These are the raw. So you have the citrine on there. 4517. And these are $8 each. You see the citrine on top there. I think they're pretty all the way around. But of course, everybody loves that druzy. So 4517 and $8 each on those. Moving over here, we have lapis spheres. So lapis lazuli, and these are the spheres. They look like little planet Earths, or planet Earths, however you would say that. Vanessa, that's a cool looking pendant necklace with the pendant. The looking at the calcite one, maybe, yeah. So these are lapis spheres 5581, and they are $8 each. And then over here we have Afghani lapis, which is that deep, nice, pretty blue color. The Afghani lapis, or Afghan lapis, I believe. I say Afghani, and I think that's wrong. think Afghani is the language, and Afghan is the way you say that, from Afghanistan. So in any case, I apologize. I don't mean to offend anybody. This is $5547, $8 per rock. And it says both kinds of lapis are so pretty, right? Yeah, so you have the darker one from Afghanistan, and then you have the lighter ones from other locations. And we also have some lapis earrings in here. And this one is 38. Excuse me. This one is $38 for these. These are deep, there you go. If you can see that color, beautiful, deep, dark blue lapis. And then these ones are 28, which seems low, but there you go. Because I know those beads are not inexpensive. And then over here, we have two types of lepidolite. So we have a deeper purple lepidolite here. This is 5553. And then we have lepidolite with matrix, which sometimes has some of the lighter color in it, which is 5582, and that's $3. Susan says, nice quality lapis. Yeah, we were really lucky. A lot of this is from vendors that we found in Franklin when we were down in North Carolina. And we were really lucky to find some really quality stuff there. We usually do find some nice stuff there. Next up is Phoenix Stone, this beautiful minty green color with the white. It's 5557, and it's $4 a stone. And then here we have the blue aragonite. Oh, you can't see that. You probably still can't see that. Blue aragonite. And this is $19 for this tower. That's such a pretty color. And then here, this is rhodonite, and it is $15. There's only one of each of these towers, by the way. So what I'm showing you is all that we've got left. And as I'm going, like over here, you'll see the pendulums as well. We have the pendulums. Each pendulum, this is a carnelian, is only $12. That's not carnelian. That's the wrong tag. That's a red jasper. And we have an Amazonite pendulum here, $12 as well. Down here we have some sodalite. Pretty dark blue sodalite. Gorgeous stones. We also have this, which is the sodalite tower. I'm surprised this is still here because look how pretty that is. It's probably down here kind of hidden in this bottom, next to bottom shelf, and doesn't get shown. Andrew says, we were lucky. It was a slow show for them when we got to chatting, and they kept pulling out their hidden stash to look at. We got a lot, and we went back for more, but we only scratched the surface of what was on offer. It's true. So next up, we have black obsidian. Nice, deep, dark black stones. 5562. $4 a stone. And then here we have, this is a black tourmaline tower. $18, which I didn't realize we still had this. See that? I just had somebody asking for black tourmaline the other day. They didn't want a tower though, but there it is. Black tourmaline. And Amazonite here in the tumbled stone form. This is 5565, $5 each. These are really pretty stones. I like this one with the kind of quartz on the back. All right. Then we move over to here. Then we have Plectopod specimens here. And these are from east of LaBelle, Glades County, Florida. And some of these slightly open and close, like they're still jointed in the back, which is nice, as that one falls apart on me. So some of them are not still jointed, but most of them are. That one, actually, somebody put a little pearl in there. So there you go. There's a little pearl in that one. But these are really cool. These are 4522 and they're $5 each. 4522. I always hear stuff rattling around in these, and I want to know what it is. But anyway, so there you go. You have those if you want them. And then we have fossilized urchin. So on one side, they are not polished. And on the other side, they have beautiful polished pieces. Sodalite is good for, as Amanda says, sodalite is calming. I don't have my book on all. I don't know sodalite very well. But you can look that up. You'll see what it's good for. Lots of places will tell you. This is fossilized urchin, sea urchin, 5580, $5 each. And then the big one are partial megalodon teeth. Partial megalodon teeth, 5599, 5599. And these are $10 each. $10 each. All right, and then over here we have some tiger eye. Oops, as I throw it around. Beautiful tiger eye. Who doesn't love tiger eye? I love tiger eye. This is 5570, and they are $4 each. Up here we have the gem silica specimens. There was a time gem silica was insanely expensive. Like I'm talking insanely expensive. And now we have gem silica. These are $10 each only. 5085, $10 each. Suzanne says great price on the teeth. Yeah, they're partial teeth, you know, they're pieces, so we didn't want to charge too much. But thank you. We did have some actual full fossilized pieces, but those all have sold out. Unless we have more in boxes at home, which we might. So gem silica, there was a time that for something like this, you would pay hundreds of dollars for it, especially if it was turned into any type of bead at all. So now we were able to get these. We can sell them for $10 each. Susan says, I have a gem silica pendant that I got over 20 years ago. Nice. And this is Nguni, I believe is how it's pronounced, Nguni. And these are really pretty stones. I honestly don't know a lot about these. I need to look these up, and I keep forgetting to do it. But these are $3, and it's 5574. Nguni. All right, and then of course we have a tiger eye pendulum here. If you like or need a pendulum in your life, right? $12 for those. And then over here we have a selenite candle holder, and these are $20 each. Selenite candle holder. We have just a few of these remaining. These are really popular. They're really pretty. You put a tea candle in there and start burning it, and the whole thing just starts glowing. So those are available. And we have the selenite bowls at $12. Some of the bowls are more transparent, like you can see my hand through this one. Some are a little bit more yellow, some are more white. But we have a whole, or just a bunch of, you can see, we're using them to store these until we start selling them all. But selenite's really good for recharging your other crystals, which is why they're great to put your crystals in them. All right, so those are the tumbled stones. Here's some of those votives again that we were looking at. We have selenite dust, with sage in that one. We have patchouli with this is quartz. We have the amber scent with red jasper, and that's for problem solving. Crystal for clarity, selenite for cleansing. But we have more of those candles all over the store. And we're going to move over here. Well, first, here's some more. So here's the amethyst for healing. Here's lapis dust with myrrh scent. And then we have also the rose scent with rose quartz for universal love. Oh, there's more up here. Angelite dust with frankincense. And we have opium smell with green adventurine for good luck. All right. And over here, I'm not going to go through them all, y'all. I'm not going to go through every one. We're going to take a quick look through these. We have ammonite slices. Bonnie says, you have such a cool store. It reminds me of the store I go to in Taylor's Falls, Minnesota. Thank you. We like it. We kind of like it. So we have ammonite slices here. These are semi-polished. So these are 5664. They're $5 each. But also here and on our website, if you're looking for highly polished, these are really super pretty. And these are ammonite pairs. So if I can do this with one hand, you'll see these were originally like that. And these were cut open and highly polished. So if you're looking for beautiful pairs to make earrings out of, or maybe friendship necklaces, something like that, where you each get one half, we have these. And these here are $12 a pair only. We have smaller ones for $5 a pair. But I think the larger ones, I don't know if we have the smaller ones, but we have some of the larger ones in the online store too, so you can grab them that way. But you can also request them here if you'd like. And here we have crocoite. Crocoite, you'll see those orange crystals on there. That's the crocoite on these. Beautiful little orange crystals. It's growing on the matrix. And these are $22 each. You do not see crocoite very often. Whew. Dealing with all these stones has me sneezing. Andrew said, if you don't set stones, you can embed I think he's talking about the ammonites in epoxy clay, and it's pretty satisfying, he says. Then we have large sea urchin fossils. These are not polished, but you can see the sea urchin in there. These are $15 each, and they're $4921. So we have those. We have some Wyoming opal there. It's $5 each. We have dendritic agate slices. These are 3413, and they are $8 each. Here we have vanadinite specimens. So vanadinite crystals, these are small. Sometimes you don't want too much. These are a pretty deep kind of reddish orange color, and they have a nice kind of flash, hard flash to them. Vanadinite, 4516, $4 each. We have fossilized coral, big chunks of fossilized coral. These are 4922. Whoops, and they're, drop that down, $15 each. And let's see, we have Orthoceras specimens. These are 5150. These are $12 each. These are in the online store as well. If you look under the Specimens collection in the online store, you'll see these. There are these. We have some of the ammonites. We have some malachite, different things in the Specimens category in the online store. We have clamshell pendants, if you like clamshell pendants. And these are drilled through here. They drilled through there. And those are $16 each. So these are actual pendants already pre-drilled for you. Over here, we have pink petrified wood from Nevada in the USA. Pink petrified wood is less common. A lot of people are like, I didn't know petrified wood could be pink. And so we have some pink, and these are generally polished on one side, so you can see it. It's hard to see that it's actually pink right now because the light's not great, but this is a pink petrified wood, which is kind of really cool. And this is $5154. 5154, $15 each. Vanessa, the number for which one? The number for which one? If you mean the clam pendant, that was 5071. Orthoceras was 5150. We have all different various ammonites. Some of these don't have numbers, they just have prices. So these are $4 each, $3 to $4, I think, each. We have bison bone. Bison, oh, the long black one is Orthoceras. That's 5150. And those you can search on the online store, and you can get them right there if you want. Pick out the one you want. These are fossilized bison bone. We have one that's black, which I really like. And then the other ones are kind of this bone color. They're $20 each only, and they're 5082. 5082. And then over here we have fluorescent fluorite. It should glow under a black light. They say highly fluorescent. They're not that highly fluorescent, but they should have somewhat of a glow. These are $8 each. There's no number, but just say the fluorescent fluorite if you want any of these. Nice big crystals, only $8 each. These little echinoids, these little stems, these are $2 each. So $2 each. These are a sea creature that implants itself into the bottom of the sea or the ocean, and it sends up these little kind of things, these stems, to catch, and they wave in the water and they catch things. They catch things as, like food through the water. And these are the fossilized versions of those. Crinoid stems, they're also called. And they're $2 each for each little, not each packet, each one. Like that. That's $2. Andrew says they are. You just have to have the right light. It's not a regular black light. Yeah, we don't have that, so I can't show you. So that's that. Also, if anybody wants, we have this gigantic labradorite dish. It's like a soap dish or a ring holder, whatever you want it for. But look at how pretty that is. It has so much sparkle. I wish I could take it out in the sunlight, but there's none. There's none. But it is so pretty. We have one of these left. This is $130, 3224. 3224. It has a flat bottom. You can set it anywhere. Beautiful. Wouldn't that be nice in a bathroom for a soap dish or something? That'd be maybe, I don't know. No, I was going to say it might be a waste of using it, but wouldn't that be nice? Andrew says, I have one on my desk. I put little treasures in it. But that's like a deluxe guest bathroom dish, right? Or something like that. But yeah, I would use it in my office for little things like Andrew does. Here we have pre-night specimens. These are $5 each. And these are little crystallized pre-night. Trying to see if you can see that. Take it away from the busy background. 5666. Hematoid quartz. Hematoid quartz, 3691, $1.50 each. I only have 4 of those left. Like I said, I'm not showing you everything. Here's more of that pink petrified wood. Aren't these beautiful? I think they're lovely. Here's the malachite specimens. This is raw malachite. If you see malachite in stone form, you would never know that it grows like this. It has those kind of rings, those concentric rings inside of it. But this is how it grows naturally. This is 5155. They're $10 each. These are also in the online store already if you want to grab them. We have ammonite from the Jurassic Age, from Gloucestershire. I don't know how they actually say that. United Kingdom. Over 140 million years old. And these are about $20 each. Some of them I think are a little more, a little less, but generally about $20 each. They do not have a number. So if you want any of those, just say the $20 ammonites, and I'll know what you mean there. Now, we were told that if we took the time to clear all this gray stone out of there and chisel that out, these would be worth a heck. Gloucestershire. Thank you, Marianne. If we took all the time to clean these out, these would be worth a heck of a lot more. But we're not going to do that. You can do that if you want. Here we have some druzy, some quartz druzy. Just raw quartz druzy. These are $12 each. We're getting ready for the holidays, so they're a holiday special right now. $12 each. We have chrysocolla specimens. Beautiful chrysocolla. Deep, deep, beautiful color in these. So these are $3 each, and they are 4520. 4520. Andrew says they have special water guns to clear that matrix off. We do not. We do not have that. Here we have chert concretions or fairy stones, also called goddess stones from Morocco. These are $15 each, and they are 4923. 4923. All right. And up here we have some kyanite. Kyanite, little medium, small wands. $3.50. 3290. 3290. And we have galena lead ore specimens. I'm not going to touch those because it's lead ore. 5083. Those are $10 each. They are super pretty though. They got some nice flash to them. I don't want to accidentally touch them and then touch my eye or something before I have more problems with my eye than I already do. Here we have obsidian needles from Oregon. Large obsidian needles. Oregon obsidian needles. And these are $5 each only, which probably is a good price. 5303. See, we try to have good prices all year round so that we don't have to do sales all the time, like I was saying earlier. Some of these are bigger, some are smaller. So if you want a small piece, you can have a small piece. If you want a larger one, you can have a larger one. You can request. You know, everyone thinks, you know, oh, for the price, I'm going to get the big one. But some people just need the small one. Andrew says sometimes they'll ring. Yeah, I can't do it with one hand, but these can kind of chime into each other, and they have a nice ring to them sometimes. We also have tumbled petrified wood. It's about 50 cents an ounce. These are just random pieces of all different kinds of colors of petrified wood. There's none of the pink stuff in here though. None of the pink stuff. These are fully polished pieces of petrified wood. Over here we have rubellite tourmaline in quartz. So you can see the red in there. That's the rubellite tourmaline. There's, if I get the camera on it, I'm looking at the stone, not on the camera. Each piece has a little bit on it at least. Some pieces have more than others, but that's the rubellite tourmaline. This is $15 each on special right now, down from $20. And then over here, we have large pieces that actually look like petrified wood. They're not polished, except on the ends. The ends are polished. And these are $15 each only, which is, I think, a ridiculously good price. 5153 for these large pieces of petrified wood. There's only a few of these left. Like I said, these are pretty good prices on these. We got good prices, so do you. That's how we do it. You know that. If we get a good price, so do you if you've been following us for any amount of time. But these still look like they have the bark. Like this is still, you know, it's not just stone anymore. So $15, 5153. And then, let's see, where do I have these? Up front. Let's walk up front. One more thing before we end here. We have these white fern fossils, and it looks like I've lost the slip. Well, there they are. Last thing I looked. So white fern fossils, these are $10 each, 5084. And these are from Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania white fern fossils. And again, different sizes, small, large. You can pick what size you want or what size you need. These are great for photos. If you're taking photos, using them as backgrounds. Like that one there, that's a really big one, but it only has one little fern on it, kind of. Just depends what you like, what you want. And that, my friends, is all I'm going to show you today. There's more if I keep rooting around, but we're going to stop there. Now, if y'all buy a lot of these, that'll make room because we have more. We have, between what's at the cottage and what's at our house, we have about 150 to 200 boxes more of different kinds of fossils. Some are the same as what we have here, some are different. So, yeah. If you buy a lot of them, we can get more out on the floor. All right, so let me flip this camera around real quick again. Hi, everybody. So I hope you like that. If you have any questions, you can always send them via email, info@allegorygallery.com. And if you want to claim anything, same thing. Send us an email with the SKU number and a description, please. Try and send both as much as you can. That'll help me not have to look around the whole store before I find what you're looking for. If you didn't remember the SKU, you can also just send me the description. Most of these, as you were seeing, we only have kind of one of each kind of thing. The only thing would be the ammonites. Try to be specific. If you want the pairs that are highly polished or semi-polished or the big ones that aren't polished at all, just let me know. All right. So I hope you enjoyed that. Terry says, rock on, right? Yes, rock on, everybody. And I hope you enjoy your evening. I'm going to go. We've got more stuff to work on tonight. So I'm going to get home, get some dinner. I don't know what we're going to eat. And then we will see you back here. Andrew will be here tomorrow for you with his demo or tutorial of the week. So stay tuned. All right, everybody. Thank you all so very much and have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Bye, everybody.